So the second part is about ages. When do people usually get married in your country? In my country, I would say that the normal age to marry someone is, I would say, 20 to 27 probably. I mean, it varies from person to person, but I would say that most of the people fall in that range of 20 to 27. And the second question is, when do people usually learn to drive in your country? I know that people usually in our country, most of the youngsters really love driving, so they are ready to drive by the age of 17, most of them. But I would say that it is still risky for them to drive at 17. And yes, I can't myself at this age. I can't yet, but I am learning to as well, because when I turn 18, I have to be able to drive already. At what age do people usually retire from work? I think there isn't a really age limit in our country for retiring, but I would say maybe 50. I mean, it is globally okay to retire at 50, or it varies. It is. I mean, I know that my father, for example, is 50 years old and he is still not retired. But there are people that are retired at this age, and I would understand them, because some people at 50 don't want to work. Their children have already grown up, and so they might take care of their parents by that time. Then what could you do when you were younger that you cannot do now? I would say, when I was a child, I was very irresponsible, of course. I didn't have to take care of anything myself, and I mean, I was taken care of. But now I have to study. I can't have too much free time as in my childhood, and yes, I must improve. I must study, go to university, start a job, and live an adult life. It's my time already to start it. But when I was a child, though I used to go to English classes, I wasn't really studying at all, and I really regret that, because it is not that hard to study. But when I was 14 or 13, I didn't have that kind of responsibility in me to study. Then the last question: how do you think your life will be different when you retire? So I wish that when I retire, I'll become I will have like a lot of money in my bank, so that I can retire with my with what it is called, so that I can retire, yes, like fully, so that I can retire, and so that I can keep invest. I mean, I have to invest before that in some. I don't know how to do investing, but I will learn that, because it is very necessary for me, so that I retire and still keep earning the money. And I would really like that I was rich and my children didn't have to take care of me, but they had money from me, and so they would live on their best lives. So that's my dream, and that's how I want it to be when I retire. That's it. This is the second part now.